What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Appreciate you guys for joining me as always. PropsMadeEasy.com, only $15 a month. Advanced data-driven tools to help you be successful, making your decisions off of where the actual data and player analytics is pointing you instead of blindly kind of following Vegas. Because remember, not everyone betting in Vegas that move that Vegas line are smart. Matter of fact, majority of the people placing bets are probably not smart. Except for you guys watching. Except for y'all watching. Because y'all watch the right place. Thank you guys for joining me, man. Let's get straight into it. There was a update made to the site yesterday, and I'm super excited about it, and I'm going to talk about it, but we're going to get to that. Once we get to it, I'll talk about it. There was an update for Csgo. Okay, so I will talk about it in a minute. Speaking of which, CSGO has been on a rampage. It's not because of this update, it's just because CSGO has its moments where you can't lose. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. A lot of people lose faith in it if they lose for a couple days or something, but you stick with it and the thing goes crazy. You can check the PME chat right now, and there's people talking about the CSGO tool going crazy as of late. So let's get into the picks for today. I'm not going to hold y'all up for too long. Let's get straight into it, man. If you're not a PropsMadeEasy.com member yet, make sure you do so. There is a lot being added to Props Made Easy up until NFL starts. A lot of updates coming to the tools. The layout's going to change. The user interface and all that stuff is going to be more user-friendly. There's a lot of things that are going to be coming, right? So it's simple to understand the tools right now, but the layout and everything is going to be really, really cool. And the updates that are being made are just going to make it even better than it already is, right? It's going to make it easy to check all those boxes before you place money on a side, right? All right, so let's get into the plays for today. I like a couple total bases today. Well, my favorite total base, which was Elias Diaz, one of my favorite total bases, which was Elias Diaz, is no longer on the board. That's why having a Props Made Easy account is so important. Immediately, you could see this whole morning until I started this video that Elias Diaz was popping as a value for total bases today. Not only did Vegas love him a ton, but he was one of the top differentials on the slate. So if you got him in, congrats to all Props Made Easy members if you got him in before he went away. But let's talk about some other options then. My top total base option is going to be Kyle Higashioka going against Lizardo. Kyle is fantastic versus lefties. His prop line's at a 0.5. Vegas likes the over at minus 130, and the projection's 1.26, a 0.76 differential. As I always tell you guys, if you're just looking at this, there's no reason to do that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like I said, it's not only smart people making a line big on one side or big on the other side. It's not only intelligent bettors doing that. So the line moving isn't technically being moved by the right people that you would hope that it would be moved by. At the end of the day, Vegas has the over here, and it also is just so happens that the projection also has a positive differential. Whenever Vegas lines and our projections that go off of a ton of data and analytics on these players and matchup agree, that's when you know it is a fantastic option. And that's one of the things we're adding to Props Made Easy is the ability to easily see that. The ability to easily click a button and it show you all of the plays that are plus EV and plus projection differentials. Okay, because you don't want to just go off plus EV unless you don't have any data to go off of. If you have limited data to go off of, then going plus EV and going off of Vegas lines is fine. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is. If you can't really get super deep into research, then going plus EV is a fine strategy to do if you want to do it at that point. But when you have enough data and you have a projection available, make sure that projection and the data and the analytics that are coming in also match with where that Vegas line is. So we are going to make it so you can click a button and it immediately will sort the tool showing you the best plays that Vegas and the projection match. And when you play those guys, you know you're in for a good day. So Higashioka's at the top of the list here for total bases. Let's see if there's anybody else I want to go with. Like I said, I was going to do Elias Diaz in this video before he was taken away. Let's see if anybody else sticks out. Let's see if there's any other plus EV slash plus projection plays. Remember, we want to go off both. We want to make sure the plus EV is solid, and Vegas is up on a play, but we also want the projection to match. We want both of those things to occur for us to know that that play is a fantastic play. Let's check unders. Got some pitcher fantasy scores that have come in. That's great. Pitcher fantasy scores always good. All right. For the next play that we're going to do that is plus EV, that is also matching with the projections, is going to be Kyle Gibson for Baltimore going against Seattle. His prop line's at 5.5. Vegas likes the under 5.5 at minus 130. We have him also projected at 5.29. That is a minus 0.21 differential. Now, most of the time, you want this to be green as well as Vegas matching up. But at the end of the day, projection has him on under. Vegas has him on under. So you know that the odds are pretty solid in your favor for that guy to go under. Remember, make sure both. Make sure the data and the analytics, which is the projection at Props Made Easy, is on the same page as what Vegas is on. If they are not on the same page, then always follow projection. Okay? If they are not on the same page, always follow projection. If they are on the same page, follow them both. You know what I mean? All right, so we're going under on Kyle Gibson's pitcher strikeouts, and we're going over on Kyle Higashioka's total bases. Let's get it. CSGO. Oh, wait. No. Let's do first inning runs tool, and then I'll head over to CSGO and show y'all the updates made over there. All right? Okay. So, for first inning runs, we have the Braves and the Mets at the top for the over. McGill has been a little struggle here. Morton's been mediocre, mid-range, yellow. Actually, sorry. I'm going to talk about the next one down. As you guys know, I always go off of what's got the most red. Okay? Rockies and Dodgers are popping as the best over because there's nothing but red. Charlie Morton is a yellow, so that still makes him like a good option for the over, but we want to make sure we get as much red as we can. So we're going to go with the Rockies and the Dodgers for the over. Gomber has a 5.87 first inning ERA. Lance Lynn has a 9.39 first inning ERA. 8.5 total over under on this game. 7.63 combined ERA in the first inning from these two pitchers. 1.66 combined whip. These offenses have been hitting well in the first inning. 72 of 114 first innings, 868 OPS. These teams are hitting the hardest, hitting the ball the best in the first inning out of any other teams in this entire slate. Plain and simple. So over on Rockies and Dodgers. Best under is going to be the Orioles and the Mariners. As we know, Kyle Gibson's a mediocre pitcher, so he's in the mid-range when it comes to first inning success, but they have a combined 3.81 ERA, which is solid. The game total is only a 7.5, which is low. A 1.25 combined whip, which is solid. Both offenses have not hit the ball very well, so it's an under of for Baltimore Orioles and Seattle Mariners. All right, so under on Mariners, over on the Rockies and Dodgers. Let's get to the CSGO so I could talk about the new update. So it should be pretty simple. As you guys know, everything that we do at Props Made Easy is built around making sure that it is very easy to understand. We don't want anyone confused or nothing like that. So, the developer, by the way, I hit him up this morning because I noticed that it's not automatically sorted. As you can see, it's all scrambled. But if you click on differential, let's go to positive differential so we can take a look at this real quick. All right? As you could see, we brought in underdog lines. We brought in underdog lines for CSGO to be able to compare to Prizepicks to give us an idea of the EV on these plays. So, first things first, if you were to click on Sportsbook difference, let's go to positive Sportsbooks difference, positive numbers. You will see that if we look here at number 2, if it's green, it's good, obviously. If you look at number 2 here, Sapek for eyeballers against NC Academy, maps 1 and 2 headshots. His Prizepicks line is at 18.5. Underdog has him at 20. That means the Prizepicks line is a plus EV play on the over. The Sportsbook differential, you can see right here immediately, is a 1.5 difference for the over for Prizepicks. Also, we have him projected at 19.07, which is a 0.57 differential on the over. So if the greens are matching, this is what I was just talking about for baseball. If the greens are matching, you know that it's plus EV as well as plus on the projection aspect. So if you see green, that will show you that not only is the play plus EV, which means that the line is lower on Prizepicks than it is on other spots, but you can also see the differential is green. You feel what I'm saying? So not only is the EV positive, but the projection's positive. All right, so for the plays for today, let's start out number one with the top option, Gym Fat for moves against 500. Map 1 and 2 kills. Prizepicks lines at 35. Underdog has him at 35.5. That's a 0.5 sportsbook difference. So Prizepicks is a plus EV play, being the lesser of the two. We have him projected at 40.5. That's a 5.56 differential. So not only is Prizepicks only at 35, so we can grab that under. Not only is it a 0.5 differential here for the sportsbook, but it's a 5.56 differential for the projection. That tells you that the over is in play. All right, and same thing applies. If it's a minus number, you want the under. If it's a minus number, you want the under on both differentials. All right, let's sort by differential and look at the best unders. As you can see at the top of the list here, RCF for Case against Solid. Map 1 and 2 kills. Prizepicks has his line at 40.5. Underdog has his line at 39. That would mean the under on his Prizepicks line would be the plus EV play. That makes it a differential on the sports books of minus 1.5. That we have him projected at 37.49, which gives him a projection differential of minus 3.01. Guess what? Projection is a minus number. Sportsbook is a minus number. That tells us that not only is it what? Plus EV, but it's also plus with the projections matching. All right? That's simple, y'all. And we have made it so you can literally see a play that's plus EV, but also the projection matches. And that is where the success rate's going to go even higher. Everything's going to be great. All right. As you guys know, we are always working to make things even better at Props Made Easy. We have the greatest player projections and the best data coming in for all of these players. So not only has Csgo been super hot, but this new update's going to take it to an even more level. I played using the beta version of this, I played 10 picks yesterday and hit 9 of them. So it's very, very, very cool to be able to immediately see. Like a lot of sites will show you like a plus EV spot and be like, oh yeah, this is dividend, but it doesn't. That's just going off Vegas. We don't know if it's smart people or not that have moved that line or made that line where it is. So at the end of the day, if we take the plus EV play, but we're also taking a play where the projection, where the data says yes to, then we know that's the best option. All right, so recap. We have over on Gym Fat at 35. Over 35 for map 1 and 2 kills for Gym Fat. And then under 40.5 for RCF. All right, those are the best plus EV plays, but also the best positive differential plays. Wnba, and we're going to do that to every tool. We're going to make it so you can easily click through that shit on every tool, so lock in. Shit's about to get crazy. All right, for Wnba, we're going to go over on Sabrina's points prop line of 16.5 and over on Marina Mabry at 14.5. So 2.75 differential and a 2.3 differential for those two. So over on Sabrina, over on Mabry. Obviously, as the day goes on, more prop types will pop in. PRA, points assist, all that stuff. So make sure you check on that value as it comes in. Best value as normal for soccer is going to be unders. Eddie for Arsenal, shots prop line is at 3. He needs 4 to kill us. Projection at 2.21, a minus 0.79 differential. And then we have Julian Carranza, shots is at 3. Data says 2.37 projection, a minus 0.63 differential for Carranza. So under on Carranza and under on Eddie. Let's do a recap of the day. We have over on Kyle Higashioka. Over on Kyle Higashioka total bases. And then we are going with the under on Kyle Gibson's pitcher strikeouts of 5.5. All right. First inning runs tool. We have the over on the Rockies and Dodgers. And then the under on Orioles and Mariners is the top under. As you guys know, data is still coming in this early in the morning. The new updated, new and improved CSGO, as if it wasn't already dominating. We have over on Gym Fat, map 1 and 2 kills of 35 because not only does underdog have the line higher at 35.5, making it a zero point 0.5 sportsbook differential, but the projection's 40.5, making it a projection of 5.56 differential. So both are positives, both are green. As always, if these both match, y'all, if these are both positive numbers, lock in the over for that player on Prizepicks. If they're both negative numbers, lock in the under on that player for unders. That simple. You know that you're going off of plus EV and the projection. So I'm super hyped about that, man. I'm probably gonna play like a million sets utilizing this tool today. WNBA. Over on Sabrina points at 16.5, and then over on 14.5 for Marina Mabry. And then last but not least for soccer today, we're going to go under on Eddie and under on Julian Carranza. All right, thank you guys for joining me as always. And as I've said, man, only bet an amount of money you're willing to lose. Play smart bankroll management. Understand that you're not going to win every time, but if you take the smart data, the best analytics, you utilize Props Made Easy's projections and take advantage of, let's say you have a spot that your gut is on. Check Props Made Easy, see if it agrees. If it agrees, lock that shit in. That's simple. You know what I mean? So more updates coming to Props Made Easy. NFL is coming soon. College football is coming soon. There's so many things. We're adding more stuff to the tool here soon. Even stuff that we don't have a ton of data on. Let's say we don't have a ton of data on a sport, right? We'll still bring in a plus EV version. So you'll be able to see at least the differentials between sports books and take advantage of plus EV. At least. In the very least, if you don't have much data to go off of, then go off plus EV. But if you have data and you can utilize data, you got to do that. Because that'll raise your success rate even more if you're utilizing top of the line data as well. All right. Thank you guys for joining me, man. Y'all have an amazing Friday. Is it Friday? I lose track of time sometimes. Y'all have an amazing Friday. I'm out. Peace.